Now, here's the dude responsible for all of these robocalls. This is nothing new. This guy is an advocate for white supremacy. He is in a neo-Nazi white identity extremist group who just wants to spread the ideology of white supremacy. He's based out of Idaho. All right. And this guy has been doctoring up robocalls to various different states, attacking liberals, attacking people who go against the ideology of white supremacy. So this is the picture right here. Your typical Neanderthal, troglodyte bastard, Caucasoid devil, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle looking white supremacist advocate. That's what this guy is right here. Just a pale bastard. Spreading the ideology of white supremacy. And so the latest victim he attacked is Andrew Gillum out of Florida. Right? And again, the name of his group is Road to Power, based out of Idaho. More than likely, I would not be surprised if that whole state is comprised of nothing but white people. Nothing but white people. I'll be shocked if I see if there is a population of at least one person classified as black or African American in the state of Idaho. I'll be shocked. There's no reason why somebody black should be living in the state of Idaho. There's no reason. No reason. But yeah, like I said, this is the guy, Scott D. Rose, responsible for the racist robocalls. I wish there was audio of this. I was trying to look for audio, because apparently he was trying to make up some minstrel show voice with the Jim Crow era type of, speaking voice, trying to mock Andrew Gillum of Florida, and trying to, obviously spread the white supremacist racist agenda, right, of his ideology. White is right and everything else. And, these Neanderthal devils, they feel as the Bible is written for white people, right? It's complete cognitive dissonance. But that's a whole nother topic of conversation. You know what I'm saying? But, according to reports, there was a robocall that was basically calling out various numbers in the state of Florida. The message was pre-recorded for 78 seconds. And, it was a complete just mock-up of trying to, develop a ignorant caricature of Andrew Gillum with a Jim Crow era type of voice, trying to speak in a very Jim Crow, racist, stereotypical voice you would see in the Jim Crow era, in the overt racist era back in the early 1950s and before. You know what I mean? And this Neanderthal Caucasoid devil, Scott D. Rhodes, wants to bring, the ideology of make America racist again, right? By spreading this white identity extremist, white power, neo-Nazi, Neanderthal propaganda by doing these robocalls, right? That's the ideology he's trying to spread. And with Andrew Gillum, I do support him, but unfortunately he is your typical politician. He's groomed, he's prepped, and he has to answer the questions in a very political manner. And because he's liberal, that's the ideology that he is trying to spread for the state of Florida. People like Trump, aka Clockwork Orange, and white supremacist groups, they don't like that ideology, right? They consider that ideology complete opposite of making America racist again, where Andrew Gillum seems like he just wants to help everybody. Conservatives, they just want to help white people. White is right, right? And that's the whole purpose of all of these robocalls from Scott D. Rhodes and the road to white supremacy, the road to power. That's what this stems from, right? So the way Andrew Gillum answered these questions, again, like I said, he's prepped and he has to answer them in a very political, liberal manner. One thing that you cannot escape is racism. It's gonna be a forefront of the conversation going up against DeSantis for the governor race in the state of Florida. You can't go around the question of racism and practicing racism, white supremacy, when it comes to a candidate backed by the face of alt-right, the face of white supremacy, right? Ron DeSantis, who has the cosign by Clockwork Orange, aka Donald Trump, right? So, yeah, family. Like I said, this particular guy, Scott D. Rhodes, has been doing these type of robocalls, these automated calls for a very long time, and he's spreading his white supremacist, white identity extremist ideology to a T. And he has a podcast and all kinds of stuff, spewing out his white supremacist rhetoric, right? That's what he's doing. And it appears it is being effective because people are talking about it, like myself. I just wish there was a recording of it, but I haven't found one recording of it yet. But once I do, I'll be able to post the call once I find the recording of it. Right. So with this governor race in the state of Florida, the only topic the topic that's going to supersede everything is the topic of racism, because Ron DeSantis, the conservative candidate for the governor race in the state of Florida, because of him, but because he's backed by a white supremacist alt-right leader, as in Donald Trump, aka Clockwork Orange, racism will be the core topic of discussion. And they're trying to fuel these white supremacist ideologists who, and there's still a lot of people out there, people classified as white, who don't overtly say they're racist, but covertly say they are racist, and they would rather vote for a DeSantis than a Andrew Gillum, and they're trying to spark that up, making that Make America Racist ideology again. They're trying to do the same thing when they selected Trump into office. And we got to buckle down like we did when we put and surged Andrew Gillum into office. We got to buckle down and support Gillum, right? And politics is very easy. It's not difficult at all. Okay, you're controlled by whoever is funding you. So we continue to collectively fund Andrew Gillum. We can control the narrative of what he stands for, etc., etc. So we got to show our support by voting and also collectively funding and supporting this guy, Andrew Gillum. Right? So, yeah, family, those are my thoughts about this guy, Scott D. Rhodes, and the road to power, the white supremacist, neo-Nazi, teenage mutant ninja turtle, white supremacist ideology group based out of Idaho. You know what I'm saying? Those are my quick thoughts about that, family. Leave your comments down below about this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Until next time, family, it is Monday and it is Labor Day, so hopefully you guys are enjoying your day off. Back to work, business as usual for tomorrow. Anyway, drop your comments down below, family. Until next time, Chauncey, a.k.a. The Black Separatist, signing out.